Hey everybody, welcome back to Farival Plays The Binding of Isaac. Yo, the post-it notes are in fact clearing up. Maybe not on these characters, but they're clearing up. What do we want to do, huh? I guess it's between Lazarus, Samson, and Isaac. Well, we started the series with an Isaac run, and also Lazarus is just god-awful, so let's do a Samson run. There is a little bit of room for planning. I don't want to do the big room just yet, okay? It's still too early in the game. Samson's nice because he comes with a pre-built, hey, this is what you want to do to have your best chance at winning the run. Bloody Lust means, oh my god, this room is a nightmare. Bloody Lust means every time we get hit, we get a nice little damage up, and that lasts until the end of the floor. See, like, just like that, that's exactly what I wanted to do. And you know what? Let's not get hit by the champion, but, like, if one of these small boys wants to pop me with another little tier, that wouldn't be the worst case for us. This isn't an XL floor, is it? No, it's just regular standard basement. Wow, dude, what a trajectory on that poop. So we are looking for things that cause damage to us, but like in a controlled fashion. Pretty Fly is genuinely a really nice pickup early on. So anyway, good morning, boys and girls. The school year is officially over. I know I've been talking about this in like every series, but like dude, Power Pill, not the best. I know I've been talking about this in like every series, but it's so nice to be done. I have so much more free time, and by so much more free time, literally what that translates into is that like I have like an extra like couple hours. Dude, it's weird when you get older, and like your time is pretty much like it's not accounted for completely. I guess maybe if you have your life in order, then yeah, it will be accounted for completely. Where in God's name did that key come from? But it's weird, man. Like, you wake up and, like, but by now, I guess, you know, my life should be in a different position. But you know what? I'm not going to let that get me down. You know what the best part is? Every time I get hit with Judas, I could just be like, don't worry about it, brother. We did it for the DPS upgrade. That's right. 4.5 damage every single day, bro. It's easy. Fairfield, did you really say that? Yeah, it came out unironically. Either way. It's weird when you get older and like your time is pretty much like you know what you're gonna do before that time even comes. Okay, these things gotta go. You know like what it is that you're doing that day a week in advance. It's a weird feeling. And when I first started making that transition into like I don't know what's going on into like oh so this is what we're doing next Thursday afternoon in the year 2028. You know like. It was a weird transition, but now I'm kind of here for it, if that makes any sense. Like I like having the order. I'm a creature of habit. I think that's what I've discovered about myself, you know? I like kind of having the idea of like this is what's gonna happen in this day, but then also because of the crippling anxiety, dude. What a great item. Proptosis? Not Polyphemus. What's it called? Proptosis. Got it right the first time. Alright. So we're now a range-based character, but it's pretty good. You know, it's weird too, because like I am one of those people where I like making plans, but then also like the day of the plans, I'll be like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Which I think is like that's a millennial thing, you know. I'm not gonna blame that on the time period in which I was born or anything like that. But I feel like I could get away with saying, well, you know, that's the calling card of my people. We don't like sticking to plans, but like if we can make a plan, that'd be great. You know what? It's rare that I ask for this, but like first of all, this floor is taking us a little bit too long, but it's okay because of our damage. Even without Bloody Lust, Proptosis will carry us. I want 5 cents. So, like, if Pageant Boy dropped from the boss, that would be great. But I really would like 5 cents to maybe get an arcade on the next floor. But that wouldn't matter because I don't have Blood Bag unlocked. So, who cares? Larry Jr., I was going to say not too hard as he almost walked right into me. But yeah, dude, it's like, you ever, like, you know, like when you have to do something? And the weird thing is that my brain doesn't know the difference between things I have to do and things I want to do. My brain just sees, like, this is something that's going to happen. And it just, like, puts everything together in one big category. Range up is fine. I think it does help with proptosis. My brain just groups everything together as, this is what is happening. And like, it's not a bad thing, but, like, also, as you could obviously tell, from my just personality and commentary. I'm a huge anarchist. If there's one thing that I hate the most, it is the man, the one who gets you down. Am I right, fellow kids? I don't like doing what I'm supposed to, but I also believe that I have a good work ethic. So, it's a weird little paradox that I've kind of raised my life on, but it does keep things interesting and spicy. So anyway, what's the point of the story? Now that your boy has free time, I gotta find ways of filling it. I've been learning how to, you know what? I don't want to get hit unless we could find like a tinted rock with, oh dude. Oh my god. I forgot to move away from the bomb. I was gonna say, unless we could find like a tinted rock with some spirit hearts. Deal with the devil would be nice in this situation. I forget what it is that you need to do to unlock the angel statues. I think it's like it's just a natural progression type thing, and we don't need to focus too hard on it. But still, Black Tooth, potential or occasional halitosis shots, I believe, is what that does. Yep, there it is, brother. Got it right. Your boy still got it. I don't know, man. Like going to work and everything and having a schedule and knowing like what your day is gonna be. I guess some people like it. I don't know how I feel about it. I've always been like, I don't know, I pride my freedom more than anything else, but then also like I think people construed like freedom with responsibility sometimes, and like, I'm not trying to point fingers in any specific direction, but your boy has a couple friends that are like, well, I don't want to do this today. It's like, well, that's too bad, because like, that's the one thing you gotta do today. Dude, what just pro level gameplays of dodging right there? I don't know, man. But I also understand it, because whenever, like, if I have to, like, go downtown for something that, like, I don't have to necessarily do, but I said I would do, the whole trip downtown, I'm just like, this is stupid. Why am I doing this? Anemic with Bloody Rage. No synergy between the two, but actually, well, it is a soft synergy. Bloody Rage doesn't activate unless we actually get hit, and same with Anemic, so we do have like a good offensive capability if we get hit, but the problem is, and I'm sure you've noticed this, your boy is not a coward, aka I never get hit, brother. But yeah, so anyway, that's basically, this is where my mind is right now. I have more free time. I gotta find stuff to do in order to, what a killer! I gotta find more things to do to make up this free time. Oh my god, dude. I got so happy to see Cricket's head that I actually forgot that there were still enemies on this in this room. Alright, this is a good run. We haven't been hit, and dude, I'm out of bombs. We haven't been hit, and your boy is rocking a 13.28 DPS. That's natural DPS. We're looking for HP. We're looking for like anything that'll help us out in boss rush, because that's absolutely going to be happening. I did look up. I'm trying to plan out the series a little bit, because your boy is a planner. We've discussed this already. I am trying to plan out the series. I did look up how to unlock Judas, and it's basically go fight Satan, which is easy, dude. More DPS. Okay, well, I'm gonna pause the timer to think about this, and also take a little drink real quick. I don't want to take Brimstone. We took it last episode. But also, I'm going to take Brimstone. Okay, look, here's the thing. I'm sorry. I promise you. It's early in the game. Your boy we kind of have to. 7 minutes in. It's going to put us in a precarious spot, especially with our DPS being the way that it is. We could die. We could easily die on this run. One hit away from dying, but we are gonna have to. We're gonna double down if we want to get to boss rush. Boss rush, I think, in the early stages of the game, you do whatever you can to get there, and then basically after that, once you do it, you don't have to worry about it. And obviously, we're still gonna do boss rush in the future if it does like pose some sort of benefit to us. However, like, if I can knock out stuff like early, your boy's gonna knock stuff out early. It goes back to being a planner. So I do know, like, Judas, we gotta beat Satan. Whatever. Not too hard. We probably could have had him by now if I just chose to go down. Epiphoria, Intensifying Tears. I'll be honest with you. I don't really know what this does with Brimstone. Excuse me. But apparently it does nothing. Is there, What's... I died. Oh, sweet child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Boo-da-boo-ba-da-boo. Some say, well, you know what? Okay. All right. Not my proudest moment. However, you know, sometimes you make mistakes. I'll be honest with you. What happened there? I got tilted. Why was I tilted? Because for some reason my brimstone wasn't immediately killing the little goblin man, and I was just really trying to figure out why that was. And I didn't notice that those spikes were the retractable kind of spikes as opposed to the cool kind of spikes, which are, oh good, tears down and tears up. Sweet. Instead of the cool kind of spikes that just leave you alone after they're done doing their thing. So, there you go. Your boy has officially lost his first recorded episode of The Binding of Isaac. We're going to keep going, dude. Being able to... Oops, okay. Let's play it safe here. Being able to kind of sneak into a first floor deal with the devil and then immediately picking up Little Brimstone is, you know, some would say I was rewarded for being a foolish Neanderthal, but I'm not going to look at it that way. I'm going to look at it as if your boy has the biggest brain plays this side of the quantum realm. This should be... Oh, dude, never mind. I'm dumb. I was going to say this should be a library, but no, it's not. It's very much, in fact, a bombable room, which we can't even get into. All right. The same protocol is still in line with this. You know, if I was going to die, it's going to happen. It's Isaac. If I was going to die, though, I'm really happy I died in the most ridiculous way possible as opposed to fighting for my life. It really is the best way out. Dude, if you're going to go randomly and without, like, really knowing about it. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to see it coming. I just want to embrace the void. Let it float upon me. Oh, dude, we're not going to get a deal with the devil on this floor. Because we got one on the last floor. I could have sworn that's not how that works, though. I could have sworn the first floor deal with the devil... Obviously, I'm wrong, but I'm still going to explain my case. I could have sworn first floor deal with the devil was separate from the deal with the devil chance that's guaranteed on the second floor. Unless I got hit already, which... You know what? At this point in my life, I don't even know anymore. Crack the Sky is a really good item. As of recent. And by as of recent, I mean in the last update, which was like years ago at this point, but you know what? That's fine. It's solid spacebar item, and an even better spacebar item just because we don't have one. Yeah, so that's pretty good. Mr. Dolly, whatever. Thank you for the HP. I think we just head down. We did skip an item room because I'm dumb. Alright. Dude, we gotta make up for lost time. Guaranteed deal with the devil. Logged up, ready to go on the third floor. Are we gonna try to, like, unlock Maggie on this run? I honestly think, like, if we're gonna get Maggie unlocked, we have to do it consciously. And by consciously, I mean we need to have 7 heart containers to unlock her. She is, straight up, one of my least favorite characters in the game, so I'm not necessarily in any rush to get her. Multi-dimensional baby, huh? Could be... It could be helpful. Could be helpful. I'm not a fan of any of the items that, like, stay behind you and, like, oh my god, dude, the homing shot hit me. I'm not a fan of any of the items that, like, stay behind you and, like, you gotta, like, you basically gotta work with them in order for them to give you a benefit. But if it does, like, help us every once in a while, I'm kind of here for it. So anyway, before I was so incredibly rudely interrupted by my own selfish demise, dude, speaking of selfish demise, is the holiday season, brother. Your boy's been learning to cook. Now, I'll be honest with you. I'm not trying to cook in order to like impress anyone. You know, I'm trying to cook to impress myself. I've recently had like a change in my mentality of thinking, where like, and again, this is like 100% from becoming old, but like, I'm just like, I don't want to like impress people anymore. I kind of just want to impress myself. But with that being said, hey, if you like this video, you hit that like button really hard because like, you know, that those pure stats of numbers, it really does get the dopamine going. But, you know, I'm over the point where like I care what people think about me as a person, which is a good thing, right? which is a good thing. But yeah, now I'm just like, you know, I choose me. I can't say the entirety of that quote because of, I could swear a little bit, but I don't want to push too much of a line. But I live for me. I choose me. But with that being said, dude, I think I've finally, before I perfected like the avocado toast, just because, that's the food of my people. But then also now I'm getting into like, excuse me. Do you want to explain why you shot without getting up? Ergo, not telegraphing your attack. Ergo, you shouldn't have hit me, you coward. But now I'm working on sandwiches, and you might say, dude, health up is nice. Also, I didn't even talk about the deal with the devil that we got. Sin Robe's really good because it's basically a free take, regardless of if it costs you like red hearts or spirit hearts. It doesn't matter. And then 9 lives basically means that your boy's not gonna walk in any more spikes for this run, and then we're good to go. Deadeye it's not bad, but it has to, like, yeah. We have way too much shot speed to make Deadeye worth it. But I think it's still worth it. Never mind, maybe I'm wrong about how it works. No, I'm not wrong about how it works. Maybe he's just lazy. Oh, whatever. Either way, I'm working on sandwiches. Sandwiches are like a nice base level for me I could really get into. It is greed. This is fine, because we do want to donate more cashola to the shop, and he should give us a decent amount. Or he could give us Steam Sale, which is also, in a way, kind of the same thing as giving us money. I've been working on my fried egg sandwich recipe, and I think I'm slowly starting to, like, really? Crack the Sky hit everything but Gertie, but this is a great boss for Deadeye. I'm slowly perfecting it over the course of like a couple days. The first one I made was like super bland and like had no flavor, and I'm like, all right, let's fix that. I lowered the heat, fried the egg a little bit longer, but on a lower. Dude, we got Eve. There you go. See, unlocks every day, bro. I can't stop saying that. Oh my god. I'm frying the egg for a little bit longer on lower heat so it doesn't cook as fast and it keeps in a little bit of the moisture. Little bit of salt, little bit of pepper. I've been experimenting with on the same pan that I'm using for the eggs. I'm putting on like cold cuts like ham and turkey. But I do think this is like this is what makes or breaks it for me, because I have to like we got to put in a little bit more effort to cook them properly and not let them become like baconed. What's your opinion on bacon? It's weird because bacon. And I say this unironically, but bacon, like, was a meme at some point, was it not? I believe it still is. Like, it's... For every vegan that exists in the world... Probably should have just done it this way, huh? Yeah. For every vegan that exists in the world where they're like, they're going to tell you the glorious thing of kale... have you heard about my Lord and Savior, kale? There's always somebody out there that's like, oh, you don't eat bacon? I never really understood that one personally. By the way, don't let me control your life. You want to have some bacon? You have some bacon, brother. And I'm not saying that Bob's Rotten Head is... all right, sweet. Bob's Rotten Head is not being... It's not going to be brought upon in this reality. I'll tell you that much. But I mean, like, I like bacon. I don't understand, like, I don't understand bacon culture. You know what I mean? Like, the people that, like, hold bacon above everything else as, like, the one true food group. Like, the people, there's like a story a while back, and I understand this is literally leaning into the meme, but there was like the people that made like the bacon outfits that they wore to like occasions and stuff like that. I don't get it. Do I like bacon? Yeah, it's good. I could get down with a BLT. Put a little bit of guacamole on there if you want to. You know what? We will reroll. Fanny pack is good. Tarot cloth is also really nice. But it's limited right now because we don't have too many. Actually, I guess it's fine. Yeah, whatever. Tarot cloth doubles our cards that we use, and I think it also gives you a card to start with. So even though we don't have anything right now, it doesn't mean that it won't be maybe immediately plentiful. But like also it depends on if I have to like walk all the way back to the shop, because your boy is kind of gunning for boss rush right now. Even though we had like a banging first couple floors, but we kind of hit a little bit of a wall now. Either way, I don't know. Bacon, it's fine. Like I'll eat it. It's cheap meat, I have more respect now for like better food. you know? And I'm not saying bacon's a bad food. I don't want to upset anybody. You know, if there's one group of people you don't want to upset, it's the bacon apologists, the people that, like, live by it. But you know what? And then also, and this has nothing to do with bacon anymore, if you are, like, the kind of person where, like, oh, dude, thank God, this is, like, a really good build to hard counter Mask of Infamy with the fear shot and the piercing. Overall, really good. Of course, he's still going to be freaking annoying, but, you know, what else is new with this dude? We got to deal with the devil? No, but we did get HP. Okay. Necro 1, 9 minutes. I'll be remiss if I don't go and look for our secret room. We're also 1 cent away from actually being able to get... You know what? Sure. We have golden keys, dude. Might as well. You can't get the card, though. We have golden keys. Might as well. We could buy the tarot cloth. That's huge. Let's go and do this properly. It'll cost us a little bit of time, but I think we're still, like, totally fine with getting to boss rush. You know, like... And this actually, you know what? I'm going to change my topic of conversation. Yo, Cricket's head and Cricket's body. Splash tears. Lots of freaking DPS output right now, boys. I'm okay. Really happy that I did go back for the item. I was gonna say, if you're the kind of person where like you identify yourself based on like what kind of food you like. I bought the red heart. It's fine. We're just gonna go. You know what? I don't care. Would Tarot Cloth have been really good? Yeah, probably would have been really nice to add to the collection there, but obviously your boy doesn't deserve it because he might be playing like a little bit of a fool right now. Let me sip. The people that like their personality is defined by like one thing, and it's weird too because like this can be a good thing, you know, like. I don't know, if you're one of those people that are quote-unquote, I thought you were dead, dude. One of those people that's, like, successful in your life. Like, I've met people that have started their own companies. You know, there's a lot of entrepreneurs and startups and, you know, Kickstarters and stuff like that in Toronto. They're everywhere. Especially if you go down to, like, Liberty Village and stuff like that. My God, dude, they're like, coming out of the friggin' floorboards. So, you know, I meet a lot of people that are very proud in what they accomplish. And I'm like, you know what, dude? Good for you. You put in the work. You know, I'm sure it wasn't an easy climb to get where you are, especially if your company is successful. It takes a lot of hard work, determination, and honestly a little bit of luck in today's economy and society. That's fine. Yeah, we have the keys for this. A D20 room is fine. It's not really much we could do with it though. Unless we get an arcade, which I think is possible because I think we had 5 cents coming down here, so that's fine. You know, like those people that are like, but then also like their personality just becomes like they're always on and ready to go to work type thing, which is fine too, I guess. But then you have like the people, it's like, you know, what's your personality? It's like, oh well, have you ever read Stephen King's The Mist? I know, I'm skipping stuff, I'm sorry, but like, look at this run, we don't need it, and then if I die in boss rush, I could just like not have to deal with it anyway. Moldy bread is fine. I think you gotta take Guppy's tail, what a day, he's done it. I don't care about Headless Baby, like at all. Everything here is bad. Of course, like, this shows up after we screw up getting friggin' tarot cloth, but nope. So, Crack the Sky is actually going to be pretty valuable for us in this room. We're not going to be able to use it too often, but it does guarantee, like, killing a boss randomly. But yeah, you know, like, the people where it's like, well, what's your personality quirk? It's like, well, I really like The Mist by Stephen King. I'm like, alright, that's not really a personality quirk, but, you know, I get it. You know, I'm glad you like that. It's a great story. I mean, personally, I prefer Under the Dome by Stephen King. The novel, TV show was okay. I mean, we could talk about it too after Boss Rush, but right now I'm working on finishing my tangents. I didn't even notice that these freaking ghosts were here, which means that we have the haunt somewhere. Yeah, you know, like, what's your personality quirk? Oh, I like hockey. I'm like, that's not, you know, like, it's fine. First of all, you be you, brother. You know, if you enjoy something, you enjoy something. Don't let me take it away from you. But being back in college, which, we were gonna get hit there. Being back in college, I'm meeting people that I honestly would not have ever spent any time with ever in my life, you know? It's part of being back in college, but like, and I guess maybe they're still young, or maybe they're just all fools and cowards, but you know, there's a lot of people in my class. I'm not trying to put anyone under the bus, but I'm gonna put some people under the bus. I didn't get hit, we're good. You know, it's like, they're really into like, you know, it's a broadcasting program, so there's a lot of creative people, which is nice. I like being surrounded by creative people. It gives me the energy I need to continue on with my day. But then there's a lot of people that are like in there for like their own music careers, so they're SoundCloud rappers. And I always thought it was like a meme that they all kind of acted and looked the exact same, but is not. I'm not trying to be mean here, but my God, it's like they're all the same. And I try to be like, I'm not gonna be mean to them or anything. By the way, if you're a SoundCloud rapper, brother, I hope it works out for you. You know, the creative industry, it's a crazy industry, but also it's a very rewarding one if you could get it to work for you, which I know is the goal and the dream of like everyone in it. But still, my God, man, I try to be polite. I have in fact listened to the tracks. There you go. Use the proper verbiage. I have in fact listened to the tracks of some of the people. I got to admit, some of them are. I wouldn't classify many of them as bangers, but I would classify some of them as mid-tier slappers. You know, like, you know, when you're. It's not like if you were driving and you would hear it on the radio, you wouldn't change it immediately. You know, you listen to it and you'd be like, oh, this is kind of different. And then you let like a couple of the bars play through, and then you'd be like, all right, I'm done with this. And then you'll keep searching for something that is familiar to you and something that you like, you know. That's kind of the level that it's at. But also, I don't listen to a lot of music, so maybe I'm not the best judge of this. What was the point of this? Anyway, yeah. Develop a personality, you freaking cowards. Especially, dude, if you're like over the age of 18, you have like, oh, dude, it's how to jump. I feel like I talked about this item recently, but I don't remember when or why. All right, boss rush done. Dude, and 15 minutes into the run too. My God. I mean, this also would be a kind of good build to take down for the Hush, but again, we're not gonna skip ahead too much. We're just gonna keep it going. We've gotten like every damage upgrade that I think is currently unlocked. Once again, we're one item away from becoming Guppy, which hasn't happened yet. So, can we just do that? Because I know there's an unlock associated with that, and also I think there are like challenges that are also associated with becoming Guppy for the first time. Can you open up, please? Thank you. Sure. If you're over the age of 18, you should have a defined personality by now. What's my defined personality? Honestly, man, I know I'm gonna like super contradict myself. I have no idea. I feel like it's a hard thing for you to describe by yourself, you know? It's definitely something that like people need to get to know you, and then once they get to know you, then they could shed some light about like their own opinion on you. And I know opinions, you know, they don't matter, but I've been told by many people, and why am I waiting in this room? We're done, brother. I've been told by many people, and I don't know if this is true or not, but since I've been told by more than one person, I'm just gonna assume that it has some degree of truth to it, that I exude just non-stop chaotic neutral energy. And you know what? I'll agree with that. I could see myself being a chaotic neutral NPC in a few video games. Pillbaggy it's not good, but we don't have tarot cloth, so I might as well take it. Not that I'm salty or anything. I could see myself having chaotic. I wouldn't say chaotic evil, because I don't think of myself as a chaotically evil person, but chaotic neutral, absolutely. I won't go out of my way to cause issues, but if there are potential issues that can be caused by, you know, just being in the right place at the right time, yeah, I'll go for that. I'm not saying that in a bad way, but yeah, I don't know, man. My personality, it's constantly changing, you know? I'm not the same person that I was the other day, or the same person that I will be tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be a completely new person, especially as, like, you know, the dead skin that makes up my human form flake off in their daily exfoliants, you know, and new cells begin growing, or have already begun growing underneath, to give me my true eventual final form, when, you know, the one that I'll take to my deathbed, that'll be a completely different Fairville than the one that you're listening to right now. Which is kind of, it's a little bit on the weirder side, but you know what? Science, brother. That's the point of this entire, like, series of videos. I'm just here to educate, you know? I want to educate the people in, like, the sense of eternal entropy, you know? Like, yeah, we're having a good time. You know what? I will take a pony. Your pony, jump on it, ride on your pony. I know it's not. Look, first of all, Pony by Genuine, probably one of the best songs ever made. You want to talk about bangers? You want to talk about songs you don't change when it comes on the radio? That's it. Pony by Genuine. Fairville, you know, why can't you say these lyrics? Look, I could get away with a little bit of the spicy language, okay? Some things, though, I'm gonna listen to my conscience and be like, hey, maybe don't say those words. And I'm like, you know what, conscious? I'm sorry, was there an enemy in this room? Dude, bad trip is really not what we want. I really don't want to die and then come back with Guppy's freaking 9 lives and then have to do this room potentially 8 more times, dying. I think we're okay as long as we get to Mom sooner rather than later. And actually, now there is a case to losing all of our HP and getting into that challenge room. Is that worth it? Not really. Dude, I gotta listen to more music, you know? I feel like now that I've stopped caring what people think of me. Okay, please, I hate these enemies so friggin' much. Now that I've stopped caring what people think of me, I'm gonna start, you know, living my life the way I want to live. I want to watch more movies, become a little bit more learned in the cinematic arts. Yeah, I'm learning how to cook. Your boy's becoming an adult. It's the way of the land. I think music would be like a good place to start too, to becoming more sophisticated is not necessarily the right word, but more learned in the world. And as somebody who does want to get into, like, the creative side of any industry, really, dude, an arcade. All right, well, this is dangerous. We can't really denounce that. But this won't kill you. Thank you for the key from Fanny Pack. Yes. All right. How crazy do we want to get to this? We do have some hearts lying on the floor. I don't think we need much in order to make this work. Like, 12.1 damage is very substantial in terms of, like, how much we could actually do this. In terms of how much damage we could actually put out. Dude, it's a wall room. Okay, we're fine. Oh! There's so many more than you think there is. Just don't stop moving, dude. Easy. Until the door's open, you're still on guard. All right, might have to be a little careful here. I'm genuinely scared. I'm not gonna lose 2 runs in a row. I promise you that right now. If I have to, like, go through this entire run and do this, like, oh no, it's the spikes, and do this 9 times just to pull out a W here, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not afraid. And also, I guess it will get easier, too. All right, we got this. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, what's the point of my tangents on today's episode of Fairville Talks About Anything But the Game He's Actually Playing? Just try to become a better person. Anyway, Mom's Heart, thank you for the challenge, a.k.a. you coward. Dude, we didn't even get a chance to go to Shoal. What a day out. What is this, amateur hour? What do I get? Please don't have another cutscene where Isaac hangs himself. Because that one's going to get me in a little bit of trouble, Edmund. Alright, this one's not as bad, I guess. Dude, if you haven't had a friggin' coat hanger through your head, have you even lived? Anyway, hey, Fighting Baby's been unlocked. The coat hanger has been unlocked. I forgot that that's an item you have to unlock. If you like the episode, hit the like button. It really does help me out. Of course, you want to see more of my content in the future, hit the subscribe button. Join the Fae Tribe. My name is Fairville. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.